Y'all can see me. I can see myself. I got to look at my phone. Might have to restart. Struggle streaming already. I apologize, but thank you for all being in here. What's going on, Corey Joe? All my stuff is frozen. We gonna get this thing done one way or the other, though. Hold up. Man, what is going on? Nope, close that. Let me see if y'all can see me. There we go. Had some technical difficulties. I think I'm good now. Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H podcast. Wake your glass up. What is going on, y'all? Happy Monday. Today is August 21st, 2023, the year of our Lord. The time is now 7:31 in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. That is Eastern Standard Time. This is Growth Talk podcast, where we help men find a positive fuck it. Growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. I am your host, Kofa, K-O-F-A. Y'all see it right there at the bottom of the screen. K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. Got 4 watching now. It was some type of glitch. I was trying to go live at the same time on YouTube and Facebook. Facebook was fucking up. If somebody is in here still in the chat, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm coming through on my mic on my end. So I think I'm good, but somebody drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. I see, looks like I got 4 watching, 4 likes. So let me go ahead and take care of the preliminary housekeeping. Y'all know my one rule other than general common courtesy is, hit the like button. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. It's free. Plain and simple. Easiest way to support the channel. If you want to continue to support the channel, hit the subscribe button. That's also free. It ain't gonna hurt you. I'm gonna keep cooking. I'm gonna keep doing the work, so you might as well go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna continue to build over here and build brothers, but tonight, gotta talk about the ladies. I'll get into that in a second. Other general housekeeping, you see the Cash App, you see the PayPal on the screen. I don't like to shake my tin cup a lot, but you see it on the screen. You know how to use it. I'm also monetized now, so you can hit that super chat, super stickers. However you choose to donate to the channel, it is much appreciated. Even if you don't want to rock with the channel, at least hit that like button so I can get engagement and get into the algorithm, and we can keep rolling with this kind of content. Also, my email is on the screen. If you got ideas for the show, things you want to drop to me, questions you want to ask, feel free. I got you right now. I'm not really charging for consultations right now. That'll be coming up later on, but go ahead and hit me up if you want to try to help the channel grow. I really appreciate it. So now let me slide over to y'all comments. God's Alpha Warrior is in here. What's going on, good brother?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Everybody said they can hear me. Salute to Tiger.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
And DG, what's going on, bro?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
So y'all know I had to keep that Mark Jackson drop. Y'all already know ESPN let him go. We spoke about it before. My partner, Chris Trucker, in the building. What's going on, bro?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Hope you be safe out on that road, man. I know you said you're out on the West Coast, so take it light. I appreciate you tapping in. Corey Joe, of course, you was the first one in the building. I shouted you out when I was having technical difficulties. I don't know what the hell happened, but everything froze up, so had to close it. But y'all see the thumbnail. Today we're going to talk about the lady brain. It's a phrase that I use all the time, just talking about the female train of thought and how they perceive things and how they look at things, and also how a lot of males look at things, because we're often looking through females' eyes, because guess what? Whether it's grandmama, mama, auntie, whoever has raised us, not just them, but even the eyes of our partners, we're trying to make sure these women are happy and taken care of and this, that, and the third. Unfortunately, a lot of us have to learn the hard way, right?
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
They're wishy-washy as fuck. So I started watching this clip on TikTok. Let me tell you where I got this from. Of course, TikTok is the gift that keeps on giving. People that don't like this type of talk, this type of content, I tell y'all all the time, stop fucking giving me ammo. Stop giving us ammo. If you don't like red pill content, manosphere content, men-centric content, men just getting better, even outside of women, and we're just using you as an example, stop giving us ammo. It's not hard to go on the internet, whether or not you're following that type of content or not, and see women with their ass out acting a damn fool. And this is the thing. They either hit the record button themselves or they know they're being recorded and they still don't give a fuck. So back to this sister on TikTok. I pulled both of the videos down. It's two. Again, I always say it, but tonight is probably going to be a quick night because it's only two videos, about 13 minutes worth of content. I'm going to just break it down and punch holes in a lot of these theories because this is the typical average. Salute Eric Jordan for that $2 super chat. I got you in a second. Let me get through my opening spiel, if you will. So we see this all the time. I keep telling y'all repeatedly, it is not just romantic relationships. These are the women that we grew up with. These are the women that we know. These are the women. These are the girls that we used to sing in the church choir with, going to church with grandma, that eventually became these women that we got to deal with now. So they're in our circle. They're in our friend group. They're in our family. It's not, everything is not just about romantic relationships and the way brothers are looking at these things. Why not? This is going to be a perfect example. Let me slide over to y'all comments real quick. Chris said he in here. Salute to Cujo.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
JC Storyteller, bro. I did not realize. Hey, man, y'all go follow JC on Instagram. I know you took a step back from YouTube, bro. I understand that from the conversation we had, and I understand it even more now. When you dropped that link and I went to your Instagram, I did not know your ass had wrote that many goddamn books.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
And you get two more.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
So salute to JC Storyteller. Y'all make sure y'all go to y'all IG, Facebook, y'all follow the brother. JC, drop your links in the chat for IG and Facebook. I know that's not the usual YouTube spiel, but bro, I did not know you put in that amount of work. You have lit a fire up under my ass. I told you that when we talked. Pause. I told you that. Pause.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
But I told you that the last time we spoke, man. I started dabbling back on the computer with a couple of stories I had in my head. I started writing a story like during the pandemic, and I stopped. You have reignited that fire, bro. Thank you. JB in the building. What's going on?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Eric Jordan, I didn't forget about you, bro. Let me go ahead and slide over real quick. So EJ already starting early. He dropping them $2. Y'all know what it is. Again, if you got the Cash App, PayPal, and now you got the Super Chat, Super Stickers. So I appreciate that, EJ. Here you go.
These last $2.
You already know what it is, bro. So yeah, man, we're not gonna be on here long. I always say that for those just viewing, but we're not. It's two clips, but I gotta break this down to drive my point home of how get out your head as men. These bitches out here, and you talking about the ones that you're dealing with. Start looking at your cousins. Start looking at your friend group. Start questioning a lot of the bullshit they say, because the crazy ass broad that you dealing with, you may not have that view of your cousin or your homegirl or your sister. But guess what? Some other man does, because your cousin, your homegirl, your sister is a crazy bitch for him.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
So we're going to go ahead and get into it, because the sister apparently has a problem with, older dudes dealing with younger women, but we're also going to get into the why. But let me go ahead and get this cranked up so we can get off this thing, because I'm going to be right back in here tomorrow. Let's go.
Okay, right quick before I go to work. I got this guy friend, right? We have been friends for years. As we were growing up, he was very much so a ladies' man. Had, girls all over the place. He wound up having 5 children, all from different women. The last of the 5 tribe graduated last year summer. Last year summer, he also got another young lady pregnant, a 19, 20-year-old. Of course, now he's going through battling with her because the baby is, a couple months old or whatever. And now she wants to put him on child support. I can no longer be friends with him because at 48 years old, he still has not learned his lesson.
Pause.
Niggas is wildin'.
So here she is talking about a man who's 48 years old. So that means roughly 9 times out of 10, they are in the same age group. Went to school together again, grew up in the church, whatever the case may be. So she's letting us know, this is how we're going to break this thing down, fellas. Start learning to listen. I say it all the time. She's letting us know what type of man she hangs around. 9 times out of 10, if this dude was on this wild shit and he had 5 kids, 5 different baby mamas, I think she said, and now he's 48 years old and has a 19 or 20-year-old, somebody 30 years his junior, almost pregnant, and the baby's only a couple months old, and now he's mad, and now she's talking about, well, I can't be friends with him no more. Y'all been friends this whole time. So 9 times out of 10, this is just a Kofa-ism, don't know sis from a can of paint. But the way that I listen and my life experience has told me, even though that may be her homeboy, she was fucking one of his homeboys. People tend to run in the same circles. So now she has an issue with it because he's 48 years old and hasn't learned his lesson, which lets you further know she has a 30-year tolerance of some fuck nigga shit, right?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So she been friends with this dude, probably in her lady brain. Again, this ain't my situation. He know he need to slow down, but also would be the type of woman to defend this dude's action. Cause that's my homeboy. I don't run with no lame niggas. He get pussy. He get this, that, and the third. And I believe since is single, I kind of perused her TikTok a little bit. Didn't see a ring, usual makeup, TikTok dances, and things like that. So again, brothers, start looking for personality traits. Start learning to listen to these women when they talk. I'm not talking about doing what the fuck they say. Listen to who the fuck she's telling you she is and what type of man she's accustomed to being around. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Let's get back to the video.
As far as dealing with women, he's not married. He is not in a committed relationship. He's just still out here dating and thinks that his time is more valuable than most people's time because he will waste your time. We went back and forth yesterday and the reason why I'm making this video is this. I hate the fact that we have so many older guys, and it's not because I want to date y'all, not at all. I am in a happy relationship. I'm good over here. I hate for the young ladies that these guys come along and let me tell it, and I don't care how you call it. I call it stealing of the youth. Sir, you are, a few years away of living in a 55 or older community.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Let me go ahead and further explain that. They love talking about somebody stealing the youth when a lot of these women, herself included, she's getting ready to get into, I think. And I apologize. She said she was in a relationship. Again, just perusing. She was talking about date nights and stuff. I ain't see no ring. Assumed she was single. But she said she in a relationship. Whatever the fuck. Don't care. Steal the lady brain. Stay focused. So now she's talking about stealing youth, right? People love that phrase. But how many older women will fuck with a younger dude, fuck up his head? Because I don't give a fuck if he's on a college football team and he fits a physical description. He hit the physical lottery. It's a lot of these women that's fucking these young men heads up. But we so fucked up in the black community, we'll clap for it, right? That includes some of y'all older men. Oh, he just a young nigga that got some pussy. But you see, the old folks used to say, she got his nose open. So now he done fucked up his money, not going to class, 9 times out of 10 getting ready to get kicked off the team because he in love with this older woman that's just having fun with him. Nobody says anything. It's never stealing the youth when these young men fuck up their opportunities for some young woman in their age group or an older woman like herself. Not saying she's with a younger dude, but we never talk about stealing youth when older women are fucking up these young men's heads. But we love talking about stealing youth when older dudes are fucking with younger women. But guess what? The same younger women in that goddamn age group will tell a woman in her age group to shut the fuck up, mind her business. You just mad you ain't got no man. You just mad you ain't got no daddy for your kids. Oh, younger women talk shit to older women all the fucking time. All the time. Even when older women are trying to give them a little bit of advice, I call bullshit on this for a reason. We'll get into it in a second. But I call bullshit on this. I'm going to go ahead and get back to the video. I'm going to keep poking holes in this damn story because this is the average day-to-day lady brain. We keep talking about, I call it stealing youth. How? When y'all are willingly doing this shit and cussing out the men in your age group. When she was 25, she didn't give a fuck about no man that was 25. She wanted the older dude. And then if we say, hey, you fucking up, that man too old for you, I'm grown. Let's get back to the video.
Are a few years away of having an AARP card. What makes you want to pull up to a young woman in her, early stage of 20s and rob her of her youth, knowing you are not going to make this woman a wife or anything like that? You just still, excuse my expression, but fucking around. It makes no sense to me. I hate this for young women. I understand those older men pull up and they'll $100 you to death, or they'll take you out on a trip, or they'll even purchase you a couple things. They are purchasing your youth. They are wasting your time. It's certain things that you're not going to be able to get with that older guy that you're going to find with somebody your age. Like if you are, and I get it, these young guys out here, honey, they want to be princess pillowed.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Had to pause it again. Who the fuck raised them? Who the fuck raised these soft ass boys? And I'm gonna put it on the women, because every time a man say stop doing that shit, you gonna make him soft. Y'all tell us to shut the fuck up, mind our business. It ain't your son. So if I can't correct mama how you raising these fucked up ass boys, by the time he hit 15, 21 years old and he already switching when he walk, who fault is that? You wanted all the responsibility. See, women love that shit. Again, the lady brain. They love that shit when these boys make the league. I've said it here before. As soon as his ass turn into a felon, or he's soft as hell, or just a sorry ass man, then they want to find the nearest black man to blame, or the idea of white supremacy, and this country isn't built for us to be in relationships and things like that. I'm so sick and tired of hearing that bullshit, man.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Had to give myself one. Let's keep going.
They are living in their soft girl era. They don't see young women of any value. So you're going over here with this, with Mr. Frank, and he over here, pulling out $100 bills and writing his number on it. I hate that you older guys are stealing these young ladies' youth. I hate it with my whole passion. I know this because I was a young lady who dated older.
Let me see where the fuck y'all heard that, right? I know I'm not the only one that just heard that. I was a younger woman that dated older men. So now she ain't the hot chick no goddamn more, or now she done aged out. And now she trying to give some fucking advice. Because guess what? When she was fucking around with them older dudes and her homeboy was running around making 5 children with 5 different women, she ain't had no fucking problem, right? When she was getting that, and let me explain this to the women that may see this. So many of y'all have sold pussy.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So many of y'all love talking about how men are tricks. Again, I've said it here before. I'm going to keep fucking repeating it. If he is a trick, that makes you a hoe. That's that simple. That's that simple. If you look at that man as a trick, that makes you a hoe. If you took his money and laid down with him, even if you didn't lay down with him, you even worse, because you got a task to do. Because you trading off something for some money, whether it's time or whatever. Y'all do know there's escorts and quote unquote prostitutes that they literally get paid for their time. Dates, gifts, stuff like that. It's so many of y'all that have put a price on your pussy, and then you surprised when you look up and somebody done stole your youth. But the solid ass brother trying to make a future in your age group, you didn't fucking want. And now here y'all on TikTok want to talk shit about your homeboy. Let's keep going.
You don't get nothing out of it. They will always, always, always trade you in for a new model, because they know in this time, in this era, in these days, money talks and bullshit walks. You are never going to be enough. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, we can't be friends no more.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
One more.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
I'm gonna bring it back on me real quick. I'm gonna get to y'all goddamn comments real quick, and then we're gonna slide over to part 2, because there is a part 2. That one's gonna be a little bit longer. Stick and stay. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We finna run through this thing. Let me catch up with the comments though. Where are we at? I think, yep. Peace, Mike. What's going on, good brother? Appreciate you being in here. What's going on, Mo? Uh-oh, almost lost my button.
You go, girl.
That Corey Joe says she's salty she wasn't in the rotation. Again, I went to a TikTok. Good looking woman. But this up here, I keep telling y'all, brothers, watch out for that damn lady brain and watch it in yourself. That's why a couple of months ago, I did that show. Did we really listen to Kevin Samuels? I feel like I got to do another reminder from some of the conversations I've been having. See, brothers get online every day, and I'm with it. That's been the foundation of my content, because I really don't think a lot of men have a voice when it comes to relationships. We're so afraid to be shamed and shunned and told you're gay and everything for having loved a woman. Picture that. Only in the fucked up ass black community do we want to sit around and call men that loved a woman gay. But that's for another damn day. But I really need to circle back to, did we listen to Kevin Samuels? Let me point something out about Kevin. Anytime he was speaking about the women not doing this, the women not going to have retirement, I thought about myself. Oh shit, that could be me too. Let me stay on my purpose. Let me stay on my grind. Let me get on this other grind and get a little bit better. When somebody is giving somebody else correction, bro, it would probably behoove you to shut the fuck up again and listen, even if they're not talking to you. Take the time to listen, understand, and put it in context for you to where you can actually apply it and execute. Listening ain't enough. Reading isn't enough. YouTube isn't enough. It's a lot of free information out here. Now you got to take it, use it, apply it, and execute. And just because you're applying it doesn't mean that you're executing and you're winning. I'm big on taking losses over here. It's okay. I've said it here 100 times. Take the L, learn the lesson, come back, bounce back, get better. Eric, I got you, bro. I appreciate that $2 cash app. Super chat. Let me keep going. Spoke to Mo. Auntie in the building. What's going on, Auntie? Auntie said, boy, I didn't know you was on. Damn. Yeah, this was kind of impromptu. I decided late last night. Tomorrow we getting back to building with the brothers. Damn. But tonight I did want to point out the lady brain. So going forward, y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about when I say it's not always romantic relationships. But what's going on, Auntie? Oh, Auntie, I almost forgot. I'm sorry.
You go, girl.
Everybody speaking. Infamous Eli in here. I appreciate you being in here, good brother. Team U in effect. Elevation Nation. I'm not sure what the Team U is, but it's okay. Infamous Eli says it's the sign language for me. Big facts. JC says hating. big facts. Corey Joe says she sounds experienced.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Niggas is wildin'.
Mona D in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
Yes, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me and share it too. For whatever reason, again, right when I hopped on, those that came in after, it didn't let me go live to Facebook for whatever reason. So I mean, is what it is. But y'all share it on Facebook or IG or wherever you can for me. Let me keep going. Auntie Sean says, what is this hoe talking about? She can have several damn seats. Oh, hold on, Auntie.
Wait, it gets worse.
And y'all know every time I play that,
Wait, it gets worse.
it often does. JC says, now we see the issue. Infamous Eli says she sounds jealous than a motherfucker. Yep, she aged out. She's not getting that free money like that more. But she's not getting that free money like that anymore, like she said. But she also said that she's in a happy relationship, that she's good over there. So it is what it is. I had to check my light. I thought it went out. Let me see. Look, Eli says, sold to the highest bidders.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Mona says, these hoes wilding again, I see.
Niggas is wildin'.
Keep on going. Yep, y'all hit the like button, please and thanks. Let me see where we at. Eric Jordan with the $2 super chat again. He says, bitch need to know what the 5 fingers say to the face. Big facts. Let me go ahead and hit you with the soundbite.
These last $2.
Infamous Eli says, good point. I appreciate it, good brother. Corey says, Monday looking good, Kofa. Let's see. Mona says she cooking and editing. You a bad mofo, girl.
You go, girl.
Almond eyes in the building. One more time. Uh-oh.
You go, girl.
And Chris says she was mad. Definitely. Now we're going to get to part 2 in the video, cuz.
Wait, it gets worse.
I told y'all. And, you know, the people always have a problem with, it's like when they younger, they want an older guy. Then when they become the older women, now they have an issue with men dating younger women, even if they used to date the older guy and they done shit on so many good men. Now they like, okay, now you established. Now I want to be with you. And I caution brothers against that. Again, the lady brain, bro. Learn personality types. Learn personality traits. This is where the fuck niggas win, because they learn how these women move and what they respond to. Remember what we talked about last week with the whole Derrick Jackson video and that clip I played of the white dude saying he didn't care what women wanted. He cared what they responded to. So it's a lot of fuck boys out there. They learn what women respond to. So you can still be a solid ass dude and just get what you want and be honest about it. I'm big on honesty. I really am. I never had any talk game, no finesse game, none of that shit. Shawty, you fuck with me or you didn't. Told y'all last time, every piece of pussy I done got because of me. Every piece of pussy I done lost because of me. Either or is what it is. But moving on. So you have these women out here that'll say all this stuff about dating down or dating younger women and all that. And they're still in their youth. And what part of history have men not looked for younger, more beautiful women that are fertile? It's for a brother like myself. I'm snipped. I'm not having any goddamn more.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
However, I still want something young, tight, and right, if that's what I want. If it's a good-looking woman, if you're a good-looking woman, let me clarify. If you're a good-looking woman, you're a good-looking woman. But if men are looking to grow a family and all that, baby, you done aged out. Got one more for you before we get to the next video, but hold on.
How does it feel to be a legend? I said, I ain't retired. I ain't a legend. I'm in my prime.
Shout out to Dusty Rhodes.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I got to get me some more wrestling drops. I appreciate y'all being in here, man. We're going to go ahead and get to part 2 of the video. I told you we weren't going to be on this thing long tonight, but this one, I think this part of the clip is like 10 minutes long. So let me see and I'm totally blind reacting. I didn't even watch this second part. I watched like half a piece of the first video I just played for you. So let's just see where it goes. Cause I clipped on this shit and she was like, she's yelling at some dude in her comments. So I just went ahead and downloaded and was like, I'm a blind react to this shit.
Wait, it gets worse.
Let's go.
Sir, for some reason you are fighting.
For those not, able to watch, you ninja watching, you can't look at the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and read it real quick. So this guy commented, he says, I don't know you or your daughter. My options are what they are. End of day, younger women look better. If a man has options, he's going younger.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
So she's firing off on him. So apparently, I guess he was just going back and forth in the comments with her. But let's see.
For your life in these comments, and I can only speculate the reason why you are fighting for your life in these comments is because this is personally affecting you. So let's just go with that. You are right. If a man has options, he will date younger. Options being AKA money. Okay, because let me tell you something.
What did we just say about selling pussy? Let's continue.
He not only has to have money, but he has to appeal to a certain type of woman of that age bracket, right? So if you are a man with money and you come across a little struggle bunny, a young lady who has no money, yes, you will appeal to her. She will say, okay, let him take because the first thing you're going to lead with that conversation with is, I can help you out. You ain't got to be struggling. You ain't got to live like this. So of course she's going to gravitate to you. Of course, because you are solving her problems. You're taking some of that stress and the weight of the world off of her. This is why I see older men dating younger women with 2-3 kids, darling. You know, it's no swap, no swindle. She's getting somebody to be a pop in the house to make sure that the bills are paid, and you get to prance around with a younger woman. So that is where that comes from. Now, let me go and give you a further explanation. If you did.
So how?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
So how are men stealing the youth of women that already have 2 and 3 kids? Did y'all just catch that? Am I the only one to call that? Did she get a pop in the house because she already got kids and he step in? So where is he? Maybe she's draining the life out of him, whatever life he got left. Because we love to frame this shit like a black man that hits 40, he got 1 foot in the grave and another one on the banana peel.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
That's the way we love to frame the argument. Like it's just some old creepy ass men out here just throwing money all the time. Where it could be a dude that's 40 dating a woman that's 27. Let y'all tell it again, 27 is super grown. It amazes me the way that our brains work in the community, and typically it's usually our women. Again, sisters, y'all talk more, you talk more often. And most times people aren't going to push back because you can't win an argument with a black woman. And most of the time, men that even are in relationships or married, I just want peace in my house. So they don't say anything back. So if married men and men in long-term relationships don't quote unquote check their woman, right? What hope in hell does a single man have to point out shit when you're just dead ass wrong? But this is the way we love to frame the argument. And then by her own admission, I used to be that girl. But let's keep going.
A woman who is 24 years old, who is financially stable, meaning she could buy whatever, however, whichever way she wants.
No, the fuck she can't. 9 times out of goddamn 10. The average American, that's across the board, is only making 50 to 60,000. Hell, I think the average woman in America is like tap dancing on the poverty line, making less than 40,000. See, you can't have it both ways, lady. You can't complain about women's rights and then you want an equal pay and all this shit. Then get an iPhone, hop your ass on TikTok and start talking about this girl 24 years old and she can pay everything that she want. It's a goddamn lie. But we sit up here and we listen to this bullshit, and then y'all wonder why the manosphere exists. Brothers finally got a damn place to push back against this bullshit, and now everybody got a fucking problem with it.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Let's keep letting her lie.
She can also travel however, whichever way she wants to. You would not be her option, sir. I just want you to know that. It's an even swap, no swindle. You are taking care of her needs if she is broke, and she's taking care of your needs, which means you get to prance her around. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is I get to speak from experience because when I was 16, I dated someone who was much older than me. Now that I look back, I shouldn't have been dating him. I didn't go to my prom because my boyfriend was much older than high school age, just like me and a couple other friends, you know, and I'm not saying it was a good.
Hot in the ass.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Again, you didn't want the boys you was in high school with. So now she got all this sage wisdom and experience, and notice this shit. I ain't had no business doing that. So her ass just now coming to this realization at her age group, but she's surprised that her homeboy from the first clip got 5 kids by 5 different women and then knocked up a 20-year-old. But she dealt with that dude. Again, women tell on themselves, brother. Learn to listen to this lady brain. They always gonna tell on themselves. She learned to deal with her homeboy for so long because she was already that young ass chick fucking with dudes that were way older than her. I told y'all, when these chicks in middle school, some of them got a boyfriend in 9th grade. He the older guy now. Then by the time they get to 9th grade, they fucking with a dude that's a senior. Then when they a junior, senior in high school, they got a boyfriend in college. Then when they go to college, if they go to college, they got a dude that already got his own apartment or his own spot, or he grown, at least he working, he got his own car, but he lived with his mama. So if women are always looking to date up, how in the fuck in your brain does it compute that it's wrong for black men to date down? And nobody's robbing nobody cradle. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. Let me give you a little tidbit about Kofa, and I'm going to keep on letting her lie. My parents are 12 years apart. My daddy was 34. My mama was 22 when they got married. My mama had me at 24. But let people tell it, my dad would have robbed her of her youth. So at the age I'm at now, 41, that means if I got a woman that's 29, I'm robbing the cradle. But I know several women, they don't fuck with nothing but younger dudes. And they always, and this is what I get told by all of them. Well, those are the ones that approach me. So them niggas have a fetish. They want to see if they fuck an older, good-looking woman. But the men in your age group that's hollering at you, that's the dude you got on pause waiting for the pussy for 90 days.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And once again, that shit makes sense in your lady brain.
No.
I'm going to let it keep on line. Then I'm going to pause it again and slide over to y'all comments. But let's keep going.
I'm just saying, I'm speaking from experience, and I'm able to tell these young ladies this because it's from experience. And you are not the only man to speak to your comment. You are not the only man who is struggling for their life in these comments, about how much more beautiful a younger woman is and blah, blah, blah. Listen, sir, a lot of y'all have snatched the youth out of a lot of these women that are 30s and they're 40-year-old. You know why? Because you stressed them out. You stressed and stretched them out. You was out here cheating, making children all over the places.
Ain't nobody out here just taking pussy that don't belong to them. I had to tell a chick that one time, she got mad at me because the situation shit was ending. Now, mind you, she had her older sugar daddy too. Let's keep that in mind. Trifling bitch.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
If she ever sees this, she know who I'm talking about. But she was fucking with this dude. I stopped fucking with her. We were going our separate ways or whatnot. And she's like, well, all you want to do is fuck me. I had to remind her, I ain't never stick nothing in you that you ain't want stuck.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So when we start framing this argument that brothers are just out here God damn it, where my button?
Niggas is wildin'.
That brothers just out here wilding out, we tend to leave out the part that the women play in that choice. You like being around those type of dudes because it's exciting. Then when they're talking about how this guy over here is born, well, at least he's not born. I know he didn't really want me, but this, that, and the third, I know he's not a good dude, but he's not born. Then y'all ass age out, and now it's a fucking problem. Let's keep on going.
Not holding up your end of the bargain. So, of course, those women did not age well. Some of them have bald spots. Some of them weren't taking care of themselves. Some of them put on weight after they had the children, the kids or whatever, your children. I was never one of those ones because my grandmother let me know, day one when I got pregnant with my daughter, hey, you sure you want to keep that baby? Because you understand that is your baby. Never mind you got this man over here. That is your baby. She instilled that in me. After I had my daughter, she immediately started telling me to put on me a girdle to get this stomach to come back in. And it worked, darling. Not only that, she also would tell me, hey, you got 2 years to lose this weight. I'm not going to stress you out about it now, but watch what you eating. Because she knew at any point in time, me gaining weight or changing my appearance physically would harm myself as far as keeping a man was concerned. Because men are very shallow and very fragile. Their egos are built on the most craziest stuff. They want to have the best looking wives, even though they will not tend to their wives. They want to have that family structure of looking like they have a perfect family, even though they're causing all the chaos. That's why they say things like, my favorite, be my peace. How can you be a man's peace when he's doing all the chaos shit? But like I said,
what did I tell y'all?
But wait, it gets worse.
So first of all, you chose to fuck that man. Once again, he ain't stick nothing in you that you didn't want stuck. Any other time somebody approaches your ass, then it's, oh, I'm over here with my boo thing. So a motherfucker that's stressing you out, got you pregnant, got you with bald spots, is who you choose to be with. Then that shit don't work.
No.
Now you want to sit up here trying to school these younger women for a choice you made. 9 times out of 10, they're making the same choice. Brothers that are out here moving heaven and earth, women never talk about. That's why I do this type of content. I would love to focus on the brothers, but the women be so motherfucking loud and wrong.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Just loud and wrong. And I told y'all in the beginning, they either know they own camera or they hit the record button they damn self. I'm going to let her keep on lying.
Back to the other story that we was telling. I would never want my daughter to come across a 40, 50-year-old man. You know why? Because like I said, he's sucking the life out of her. At 25, 26 years old, when she's supposed to be doing dumb shit, going to the club, traveling, all kind of stuff like that. I wouldn't want a 50-year-old man
going to the club. Where the fuck y'all meeting y'all baby daddies? Let's rewind to that part a few minutes ago when she was talking about, oh, she ain't no harm, no foul, right? Whatever the fuck phrase she said. With a girl that got 3 kids already, and she get a pop with a sugar daddy, and y'all think y'all men getting over, but she get a pop. Y'all trading off. You think people don't realize that? Is what it is. But it went right back to the complaining. Again, this shit makes sense in their lady brain, bro. That's why I put the title on the thumbnail. When I'm using that term, I want y'all to remember this conversation this woman is giving. This is the shit I'm talking about. Because old boy was running through him left and right. Instead of being a solid ass homegirl and saying, don't you think you need to slow down on baby number 2? She rode that shit out for 30 years or however long they done known each other. She said they known each other for a while. And now at 48, she can't be his friend no more because now he got a younger chick pregnant. So that's a 6 baby by a 6 woman, but she was right there through all the other 5. Let you know who she hangs with, what type of people she hang around. I don't give a fuck how professional these women are, bro. A lot of them have a hood ass mentality. They have a hood bitch mentality.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I have been on the receiving end of women like this telling me to mind my business. That's why she talking to dude in the comments like that, to get out his feelings and shit, because she's going to ride for her homeboy. You just mad you can't do this, that, and the third. Y'all men out here doing X, Y, and Z. So that one lets me know your life experience, which I can't take away from anybody. I never said I would. I can't take away your lived experience, but it also lets me know who you like to fucking kick it with. Birds of a goddamn feather. So while he was running through them women, somebody was running through your ass.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Let's keep on going.
tagging behind my 24-year-old daughter, going to the club with her, making her look crazy. Okay, story. When I was younger, it was a guy. I was like 23, 24 years old. I was talking to, we never did anything, talking to a guy who was in his 40s. He liked me. He was always begging to take me out. So one day I allowed him to, take me to lunch. Well, we both met for lunch, right? Goes down to this little restaurant or whatever. He parked his car. I parked my car. He let me know where he was. I parked in that area. We got out of the car. We started walking up to the restaurant, whatever. He grabbed my hand. I was like, oh, Lord. Because I want you to understand, he had a salt and pepper beard. His hair was sitting in the top. It didn't matter how low he cut his hair down. You could definitely tell that he was going bald. He was going to have a George Jefferson, which he does have now. Never mind that. As we were walking up to the restaurant, we were walking past 2 young men, 2 black boys. They were like around my age, maybe a little younger, but they were in their 20s. I remember hearing them say, oh, that's about the money. I seen him turn beet red. Like I could feel his hands starting to sweat from embarrassment. When we got in the restaurant, I tried to shake it off like I didn't hear it. When we got in the restaurant, he kept being kind of fidgety. He kept saying, are you embarrassed to be seen with me? And I was like, no, not at all. What are you talking about? He was like, oh, and I knew why he asked me that. And, he kept, just his whole demeanor had changed. I knew why. Because those young men made him feel kind of crazy that he was with me, a younger girl. He definitely looked like he was my daddy age, but, whatever, salt and pepper beard, salt and pepper hair. I'm in my 20s. Of course, it is what it is, whatever. We sat down, we ate, we would talk. He never wanted to go out anymore in public. He always wanted me to come around his house. And every time I came around that man, he would give me no less than $500. Every time. So I made it my business when he...
Let me see where I'm at, because I have to hit this one. I got to.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
I know y'all can still hear me. Did I not just motherfucking say? I'm telling y'all, I'm blind reacting to this shit. I did not watch all this shit. I am telling y'all, I didn't watch it. I promise you I didn't. But did I not just say like 5 minutes ago whether she's sleeping with him or not? She just said she wasn't sleeping with him, and goddamn it, this man coming around giving her no less than $500. Ma'am, you are still a fucking escort.
But, you know, I could be all wrong. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Did I not just say that shit? Let me get back to the video. I had to remember I take a pause for the calls. We're gonna get back to the story.
Lord, because I want you to understand.
Where we at? I think we right about
it
here.
Is what it is, whatever.
There we go.
We sat down, we ate, you know, we would talk. He never wanted to go out anymore in public. He always wanted me to come around his house. And every time I came around that man, he would give me no less than $500. Every time. So I made it my business when he called me to go see him. Mind you, this man's winker couldn't even work.
I made it my business. What did I just say? I made it my goddamn business to go see this man, to go Freudian slip, maybe. But she made it her business. Prostitution. Escorting. So many of y'all sisters do this. Again, the reason why I'm using her as an example, again, I don't know sis from a can of paint. But I know her. I got homegirls like her. I done had these conversations before. That's why when she first talked on that first part of the video and I cut it off, then I went to the second video, heard the same thing, her reacting to the guy's comment up there. I cut it off. I already knew where this shit was going. Already knew where it was going.
Wait, it gets worse.
That's how I was able to play that goddamn soundbite without seeing the rest of this video. I don't know sis, but I know sis. Let's keep on going.
Whatever. And the only reason why I knew that is because he told me. But I said all that to say this. My motivation for talking to him was strictly money. That was it, and that was all. He paid my car note for some months. He paid my insurance for some months because he wanted to feel the youth of a young woman. And at that time, I was the youth of a young woman. You know, that wasn't the first time things like that had happened. Men tend to want to be around younger women because they feel like it makes them younger. I do not understand the, you know, the mentality of getting with a younger woman and getting her pregnant when you're in your 50s or you're 48, 49, 50 something, 60 years old. It makes no.
Now, I will give her that.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Brothers, go live your life. Fuck getting these young chicks pregnant, but I can somewhat understand it. Not that age, but I know brothers in their late 30s, early 40s that don't have kids. So what she was saying about men having a whole bunch of kids and knocking up, again, that lets you know the mentality, what she's used to, the type of man she's used to being around. When the majority of black men are single and childless. That statistic still stands since Kevin Samuels passed. Matter of fact, I think it went up. When he was using it from black demographics, I think it was like 51%. I really believe it's gone up to like 55, 56%. I need to go check myself, but I believe that stat has gone up. The majority, vast majority now, of black men are single and childless. But this is our women. This is the lady brain. And for the women that don't think like this, the sisters that don't think like this, salute to you.
You go, girl.
But you know what I'm talking about, because amongst your sister circle, your friend group, your cousins, all that shit, I know you're probably the oddball out. If you can hear what I'm saying and understand what brothers are saying online every day, and you see it different because you got sons or you got a actual husband, not a son husband, not a sunbin, what I call it. If you don't got a sunbin or a husband son, you actually have a family. You know what the fuck we're saying online a lot of times about these other women is true, because you hear that cackling with amongst your cousins, your female cousins, your friends that still calling you and trying to figure out, well, how you and Jamie made it so long. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Is it me? Yes, bitch.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That's y'all homework, ladies. The next time one of your friends asks, is it me? That's your answer. Yes, bitch. That's y'all homework. Let me keep on going. I'm going to get to y'all questions. We're going to keep on rolling with this.
Sense, because what value or quality of life will you be giving that child? You will be lucky if you live your days out to see that child graduate and walk across the stage. It's ridiculous. Like, you know, all the kids, when you go to elementary school and the kids saying, is that your grandpa? And the kid, and you know, your child's looking crazy saying, no, that's my dad, because he's so much older. Like,
again, pause it real quick. Salute to you, Shaka. Yeah, she was talking about his penis didn't work, but she was collecting that $500.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I call cap.
he's going bald. You can look at a man. I don't care how good y'all like to say, oh, I look good for my age, or, you know, my favorite. How old do I look? Sir, you look like you're in your 40s. You may be 48, but I could definitely look at your skin texture and tell you are in your 40s, sir. You know, it's not supple like it used to be. But y'all be in such imagination. I don't look my age. Yes, the you do. You definitely look your age. The salt and pepper hair, I don't care how much you put Beijing on it. We can all tell from a distance or even up close that is hair dye in your hair. I hate to see a man 60, 50, 70 years old and they don't have a gray hair on their body. You know why it looks crazy to me? Because it looks much more pedophilish. When I see a man who has no beard, no mustache, and he's very much so up in his age, in his 30s and 40s years old, all I think is it looks like pedophilia to me. Why are you keeping a clean face like that? Like,
this is where I have an issue. When they start hurling accusations like that and look like quote unquote pedophilia, that's when I have an issue. That's when I get pissed off for real. Because now these bitches just straight up lying. They'll inject some really fucked up shit like that. They question the man's sexuality. He's all types of gay. They'll use every slur in the book. He'd make him a pedophile because he likes a younger woman. Woman, not child, not a little girl, a woman. But your ass was getting quote unquote raped and molested because you was 16, hiding the pussy, fucking with a dude that you know was way older than high school age. So that means he was way over 18. I'm a roll the dice again because I don't know sis, but I kind of know sis. I'm gonna roll the dice and say at least 24. That's on the low end.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That's on the low end. Let me keep on going.
it's okay to let that hair grow and we can see the grayness in it. You know, I think men with salt and pepper beards look good, but I'm at that age. You know what I'm saying? When I was in my 20s, hell no. I was not looking at you like you looked my age. I looked at you like, it's an older man, child. I'm a little old. I used to call him a little old pop. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't popping nothing because he had already told me he had a dysfunction going on down there. All he wanted me to do was come around him, make him feel young by coming around. And that's exactly what I did. He was great entertainment for that. He was going to buy things that I normally could not afford to buy at that age. He paid bills that I was struggling to pay at that age. So yes, every time he called, you damn right I went over there. So and towards your comment too, the same way younger,
and she was still getting fucked by somebody.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Still getting her back beat in by somebody. That man was willing to give his little $500, which probably wasn't shit to him. But let me say this about the whole his winky don't work issue. Brothers, take care of yourself. Fuck these bitches. I'm 41. I still look good. I look younger than what I actually am. Feel great. My shit still work great.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Little bit too TMI maybe, but facts are facts. Bro, if you relatively take care of yourself, you'll be all right. Do not, especially the black men, and I don't know who's all in the chat or who's all ninja watching. The black men listening, because in our community, as soon as we hit 40, we supposed to have diabetes, a goddamn heart murmur, and start having seizures and shit, and everybody wants to damn near be dead because we're 40. I will say this because I've said it on the channel before. We're probably going to flesh it out a little bit more tomorrow. But our life expectancy has dropped down to 66. So if you are 35, I'm going to bring Chris' comment back up real quick. My boy is 38, no kids. I was on Chris' ass some months ago. I'm going to pick on Chris real quick because that's my homeboy in real life. Like, nigga left some damn luggage over here because he had to fly out of town. I told you I stay near the airport in Atlanta. So this is my bruh. So I was on him, bruh. I told him, you don't know how fucking good you got it. The amount of money you making at the age you at with no goddamn kids, no child support, no fucking alimony, my nigga.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
If you are in your late 30s or the early 40-year-old black man and you have either raised your children or you don't have any kids, dog, you have no idea how good you are. And I just had to come to that realization myself like a year or so ago. I told y'all my oldest is 20, my youngest will be 13. The next 5 years, she gone. I'm gonna be in my mid-40s, still looking good as fuck, if not goddamn better. We tend to get better as we age, as long as we keep it up. Pun intended. Keep it up. Keep your health up. That'll keep that up. Y'all dig what I'm saying? Pass it on to another brother. I'm going to let her keep online.
Women look great. I know you're not thinking y'all looking better than them younger men out there, honey. Half y'all body parts ain't even working correctly. Those young men's backs is long and strong, honey, and they body parts is working, baby. Y'all's is not working correctly. So I know y'all not looking at us thinking that we looking at, looking past some young men.
Once again, telling on herself. Y'all please pay attention to this. Don't get triggered. Don't get mad. I know she's annoying as fuck. This is also your homegirl. This is your sister. This is your cousin. This is your coworker. I keep fucking telling y'all, it's not just the romantic relationships. Women like this are the reason brothers are getting passports and dipping. Because we so fucked up as black men. So you were a 16-year-old. Let me clarify this because there's only a couple of seconds left. No matter of fact, I'm going to let it run and then I'm going to address it.
So, oh my God, you see that 56-year-old? He looking so good. The first thing I think when I see a 56-year-old, I want is all his body parts working, a.k.a. Dwayne. Is it working correctly? Can you keep it up? And the ones that can, they run around here fucking everybody. And most of the times, the ones that they're fucking is young ladies because they want to be able to stand in the paint. They want to be able to prove a point to everybody. You proving a point by making a baby is just a foolish game to me. You have children in their 20s and 30s, and now here you are with this 2-year-old. That looks stupid. I don't want you at that age. No, ma'am. No, thank you.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
And one more time.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Salute to Dusty Rhodes. You don't know what hard times are. Bruh, if you done made it this far in your late 30s, mid to late 30s, early 40s, and you done went through that struggle, that strife, all that, why would you put yourself in a position, one, to deal with a woman like that, two, deal with some ratchet ass young chick? Why? Find you something solid if you're gonna make a kid. Because women love talking about, oh, you still stole our youth, this, that, and the third. That was the end of the clip, by the way. You stole our youth. But then they ass hit 35 and they ain't got no kids. What's wrong with that? We wanted a younger woman. That's what's wrong with that. My point from what she was just saying, talking about, you think we're going to pass up these young men and they body parts work and this, that, and the third? That lets you know her fucking mentality. She's not going to be happy no matter what the fuck she does. So when she was 16, she wasn't happy with the men in her age group, so she got older men. After she allowed herself to be used as a nut rag.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
After she allowed herself to be used as a nut rag, I appreciate that, EJ. Now she's an older woman talking about, y'all think we want y'all old men and we got these younger dudes rolling around? She can't make up her mind. So when she young, she want an older dude. Now she an older woman, now she want a younger dude. And each and every time, again, that's why I tell y'all, pay attention to the lady brain. She's just not going to be happy at all. When she was 16, she wasn't happy with that age group. Now she's in her apparently late 40s. She's not happy with this age group. I keep telling y'all, bro, stop giving these women so much credence. I tell you to shut the fuck up and listen to them, not to obey, to understand where they're coming from. A woman's going to tell you whether or not she's the one for you just by running this. I done had to cut plenty off. Good women too. solid, got a job, all that shit, head on straight, this right here. Because that right there is a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of fucking time before that shit blow up and go totally left, and you wasn't expecting it. Let me slide over here to these comments. Where we at? Corey Joe says, hit the like button. Shaka in here, he says, bladderwhack, sea moss, Tongac Ali, and alkaline water. I'm on the Tongac, I'm on the alkaline water. Sea moss every now and then. Never heard of bladderwhack. And the goddamn watermelon. That's my go-to.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
And by the grace of God, I've never had any fucking issues with down there. I'm not making fun of anybody that does, but since it's coming up, let me pivot real quick and talk to the brothers. We'll get into it a little bit more tomorrow. Be careful of these next few months. My opinion, football season is the deadliest season for black men. We tend to eat, immediately go to sleep, have a whole bunch of barbecues, shove a lot of pork down our face, a lot of snacks and stuff, because the NFL in and of itself owns 3 days during the week. There's 5 days of football. Don't believe me? Let's walk them down. Sunday football, Monday night football, Thursday football, Friday high school football, Saturday college football, Sunday you start back over with the NFL. So that's 5 days. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 days out of 7 during football season, we're eating snacks, we're grilling, and most of the time it's not healthy because somebody, you got to have your ribs and stuff like that. So even if you're not grilling, your homeboy is, your cousin is, somebody at work is, hell, y'all had a little bit of break. Y'all might have got off work early. Just so if you come from them small towns like I came from, salute to Ozark, Alabama.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Sometimes you're getting off work early because there's a high school game and everybody kids is on the team or cheerleading or in the band or something. You getting off early. The grill fired up at 12 already. Be careful of this season, brothers. Be careful of what you eat. I'm not telling you not to have a good time. Be mindful of what you eat. Try to drink some more water on top of that and lessen your portions. That's what worked for me. I know some other brothers in the chat dropping some stuff too, but I just want to throw that out there. Let me get back to y'all comments. Corey Joe says absolutely, completely overrated with wrong women. Shaka says at almost 50, I'm still doing pretty well. Salute to you, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Clutch says 56, no kids, but I got this Mexican chick's number earlier today.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Here you go, Clutch.
How does it feel to be a legend? I said, I ain't retired. I ain't a legend. I'm in my prime.
Salute to you, bro. Keep on going. Yeah, let me see. Look, Shaka says, watch out for them, Clutch. They walking hormones. Hey, man, I heard them things fertile. Clutch says, fuck her. Listen to her is a jip. The work is too hard. Then pay is too low. Big facts. Chris says, Kofa, tell them to eat watermelon. Yep. And here you go, EJ, with your super chat, brother. I didn't forget. He says, that's a huge bitch. Access denied. Qualified for recreational use only. And here you go with the soundbite, brother. I appreciate you.
These last $2.
Look, she done kept herself in shape. Salute to her grandmama for putting on game, but at the same time, late 40s, happy relationship, no marriage, and the first thing they're going to say is every woman don't want to be married, but then you want to police what the fuck older black men are doing with their dime and their time and they dick. You know what? I ain't even going to give myself one on that. Y'all understand. Night Train in the building, man. It's been a good minute, bro.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Look at that on the screen. Night Train says, peace, Kofa. I'm ninja watching, 64, and nothing wrong with my wang.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Infamous I says, no. Don't pay me any damn attention, man. I'm crazy as hell. Look, I'm trying to calm down a little bit. I ain't gonna cap that damn what's the guy's name? Fresh and Fit debacle got me kind of shook. I'm like, damn, I do cuss a lot. Wait a minute, but I know I ain't did half the shit they did. Y'all want me to talk about that? Y'all drop a 7. See if y'all really paying me attention. Drop a 7 in the chat if you want me to talk about that Fresh and Fit situation. I can only do it so much because I never really listened to their content. but I can talk about the thought process of everything that kind of went into it. Let's keep on going. Quiet Storm says, I just asked them if she's or swallow.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Shaka says, just found your channel, by the way. Peace. I appreciate you, good brother. Shalom to you too. I think you was on Theo's chat maybe earlier. I don't know. I thought I had saw you before, but I appreciate you being in here, bro. And you get 5 on it. Appreciate you, good bro. Mike has bad knees. Still the funniest name on YouTube. Also in here. You look. Mike has bad knees says you had her nailed. Got something for that too.
I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
Appreciate you, Mike has bad knees. Good looking out, bro. Let me keep on going. Yep. Shaka says, no swine on my time. That's why I tell him, I said, I don't dine on swine. No pork on my fork. Let's keep on going. Quiet Storm says, I'm glad Sunday night football ends for me at 5 p.m. or 3 p.m. Gotta love the West Coast / Hawaii.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I ain't mad. Some of y'all saying, man, just the football ideas. Yeah, man, just look at it a little bit different way. Mo laughing her ass off. I don't know what the hell I said or somebody in the chat said. Jay Will in the building. What's going on, bro?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Jay Will says, peace, Kofa. I'm super late, but school just opened up and I got to make sure my son starts strong. Yes, sir.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Knocks down another 3 ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Hey, man, when you out there single parenting it up or even co-parenting, you want to make sure that I was big on my daughter starting out school strong, just in case, you get in that middle. You know how it was when you were a kid. So you want to make sure they start out strong just in case they start to wane a little bit in the middle or towards the end.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
That shit ain't the easiest thing to do, trying to get them out that summer mode. So salute to you, Jay Will. Let me see. Keep on. Okay, I got a couple of 7s. Say want me to talk about that. Okay. I got a couple of 7. Look, Quiet Storm says 2. Fuck faking fool.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Let me see. Look, it's hard, man. Cause look, Quiet Storm got seniority. Court Joe got seniority. Jay Will got seniority. Jay Will and Court Joe been in here a good minute. Quiet Storm been in here too, but I think you got to outvote on this one. I'm gonna drop it, but you know me, Quiet Storm. I'm gonna talk about it a different way, bro. Because even though, again, for those just now watching, salute to Shaka again, just now finding my channel. Even when I talk about celebrity stuff or I guess popular topics, I try to dial it down to the average day-to-day brother because I don't see anything wrong with that because I'm the average day-to-day brother. I'm just kind of okay at orating, and I just lost my goddamn screen. Y'all hold on real quick. I can see me, but I can't see y'all comments. It went out for some reason. That's weird. But okay, y'all back. But yeah, I'll touch on it a little bit. It may be another live like this. You know what? I may do that on Wednesday. Salute to Broken Traditions.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Because he's out of town for work. He dropped a video for those that follow both our content. He dropped a short today just explaining that he was going to kind of basically be out of pocket this week. So I might fill up his slot Wednesday. I think he's going to drop a video, but I'll talk to him. I might go on like an hour before and just talk about the Fresh and Fit, kind of like I'm doing right now. Let me see. Where we at? Shaka says, I've been around since about 8, 9. Okay. About August 8th, 9, a couple of weeks ago. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it. Guys Out for Words dropped to 7. So I'll touch on Fresh and Fit Sunday. By then it'll be done, wind down, and I can kind of digest it and just speak to it in a different direction. But yeah, I'll do that on Wednesday. So y'all getting 3 shows out of me. I dropped this one just on a whim today. I decided last night, but I dropped it today to have this conversation about the lady brain, just kind of point things out. So y'all know Kofa ain't tripping. He come with some type of receipt, even if it's not the facts, data, statistics. All all the time, which we've looked up on this channel before, but I wanted you to show an example somewhat in real time of a woman talking like we know they talk online, but I wanted to put it into context specifically because she was saying she can't be this guy's friend anymore, and they've been friends for years while she's watched him basically be a terror to 9 times out of 10 the black community. He has 5 kids by 5 different women, now number 6 from a 19 or 20-year-old, and he's 48 years old himself. Let's keep on going. Night Train says, so according to this lady, don't do what she did. Make it make sense.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Got him. We fucking got him.
Exactly, Night Train. Let's keep on going. Clutch of Stick said she'll be talking this same BS 20 years from now, trying to get by with them with them chick ass bitches.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Look, I told y'all my mom got a friend and my mom's in her late 60s, her friend same age. This lady won't fuck with a man if he don't have a criminal record. I wish I was lying. Let's keep on going. Mike Has Bad Knees says, I'm still playing catch up with the stream, but those Dusty Rose drops be hitting.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I got to get some more wrestling drops, man. Shout out to my grandmama, man. R.I.P.
You go, girl.
Kofa, look, Corey said Kofa with the WCW. Hey, man, I just found out about, God damn it, who it was a couple of wrestlers used to live here in Atlanta back in the day. My homeboy was telling me, man. Jason Williams says, I never could get into them dudes. Not gonna even lie. Straight clowns in a show. Big facts. Mona D says, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, sis.
You go, girl.
Let me see. P sucker. Oh, he said no. Talk with 08, 09. I'm not sure what you mean. You said you've been around since then. I'm not sure what I said. I thought you were talking about when you said you just found my channel. That Mona says that Drewski meme always send me. Man, that shit is hilarious. Hell Kale says ain't even Muslim, but they go to the best math when it comes to women. Half a man's age. Oh, this my partner. This my other partner in real life. Hell Kales. He says basically I ain't even Muslim, but they got the best math when it comes to women. Half a man's age plus 7.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Appreciate that. And Corey Joe dropped Mona D's channel. If y'all aren't subscribed to Mona D, she a solid sister. Trust me, the type of shit that I talk, this wouldn't be over here if I wasn't telling some type of truth to it. So y'all make sure y'all go drop a subscription on her page. And she dropped the Cash App. Appreciate it, sis. I'm trying to push and be fully big boy monetized, as I call it, because I got the baby monetization.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
With the 3,000 watch hours, I'm a couple hundred hours away from the 4,000 watch hours for the full monetization and AdSense. So I definitely appreciate y'all being in here. Make sure I didn't miss another Cash App. I see you, Son Moses, bro. I appreciate you. I hate you lost that damn file. So Son Moses sent me some bars that he had recorded years ago after I played, my old mixtape for y'all. And I like that shit, bro. It was something to ride to. I hate you lost that file. So we just got to kind of emailing back and forth about how it was back in the day. Like I told him my computer would crash, or if you got a CD that was scratched up, or your disc, you lost a floppy disk or something like that, man. People, y'all young cats out there just don't know the struggle. We had so many different platforms and it seemed like a good idea until that shit started breaking down. Technology was not technologying back then.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So Son Moses dropped that $2 super chat just for the pure love of the game, brother. I appreciate you.
These last $2.
Jay Will says that half my age plus 7 didn't work for me, but I agree with the logic. Salute. Mona says facts. You always cooking, sis. I'll be trying. Look, I had to go ahead. I got to find the audio for it, but I'll go ahead and give myself this since y'all want to grace your boy with some kind words. Thank y'all.
I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
Let me get off my own shit, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all really supporting your boy, man. I really appreciate it. Corey Joe says 5K on the way. Yes, those that are just watching, my new goal is 5K, 5,000 by the end of the year. So help me push that. Share this content. Talk to your homeboy. Just say, man, just hit the subscribe button. Y'all make sure you hit the subscribe button. As always, the like button is free. Take your shoes off when you come in the house. Hit the like button. But help me get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know why I set that crazy ass goal. It took me over a year to get 1,000 subs. But we here now, so the ball gonna keep on rolling. I appreciate y'all. Let me keep going. EJ dropped another $2 super chat. I appreciate it, bro. He says, fresh and fit got what they deserve. Fucking bitches.
These last $2.
And look, just some of the, because I really didn't watch their content. I saw the little clips of when they had Tommy Sotomayor or even Kevin Samuels, some years ago on there and stuff like that. So I wasn't even tracking the racist shit. I'm not even gonna cap. I understood that they didn't think they were FBA and stuff like. I didn't know that shit went that deep with the whole KKK hoodie and some other stuff they did on Rumble. I'm really just finding that out from everybody reporting it. Again, I'll be really trying to focus on the day-to-day brother over here, and I hate sometimes when I have to do the celebrity, but apparently that's the name of the game. People respond when I talked about the Derrick Jacksons and some other crazy shit. So that's the name of the game, but I'm always put some Kofa-ism on it. I'm going to dial it down to us average, everyday people. No matter how much money I make, how big I get. Because again, I told y'all, even before YouTube, I got 2 retirement checks coming. Really, if you want to count them, I got 4. Don't y'all try to kidnap me. I got an Army retirement check. I got a federal government retirement check because I'm going to keep on working. So I got my Social Security and my VA disability. So that's coming soon enough. But while I'm here with you fine people, we going to keep on cooking. We going to keep on cooking and try to do some good in the world and help men find a positive fuck it. Let's keep on going. Kofa said, Mona says, Kofa, you'll get those hours easy. Thank you, sis. I'm trying to get it by the end of the week. I think I'll get there. I think I got less than 200. I think I'm at like 170, something like that. Night Train says, if you have the nerve to wear a Klansman mask, why cry when you get canceled? Fresh and fit.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Shaka says, had to use lots of tape and glue back then. Hey, man.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Talking about fixing some of the equipment back then, making tracks, man. The Lord have mercy. And now yeah, I got a new drop. Look, I told y'all, man, I'm trying to keep up with Theo. I even got on that level yet. I ain't even got to the point where I can actually say, Theo, I'm coming for your soundboard, man. Theo just got shit for days. But I got a lot of shit too. Let me keep on going. Y'all talking. Yeah, Jay Will says they was doing what? Yeah, bro. I really just found out this week, like Klan Hood. I know they had said some disparaging stuff about black women. I'm like, okay, he just like white girls. I don't care for the content when he talking about them. But then when he had those black women on there that were cool with Nick Fuentes, the same dude everybody was so mad at just pearly things about. Fresh and Fit brought him on, and the black women allowed him to just fly off the handle using the N-word.
Niggas is wildin'.
Literally. But nobody said anything, right? But it just got to the point where I think YouTube they had to crack down. Let me see. You said ODJ gave a great breakdown on the F&F. Oh, okay. I had to figure out who ODJ was. Talking about O'Shea, yeah. Mona says, hush, Kofa, the Dustina's gonna flood the DM. They be hating on you like that, sis. I can only imagine what your stuff look like on IG. I think you be selling, showing more wholesome stuff with the family and you working out on IG. I really haven't scrubbed your IG like that, but if you talking on IG like you talk on here, I can only imagine what your goddamn DMs look like with hate mail.
You go, girl.
You gonna keep away from Dustina's. But yeah, man, I just wanted to hop on here tonight and really just kind of flesh out this homegirl mentality, cousin mentality, friendships, things like that, where we have women in our lives and we're really not paying attention to what the women in our lives are saying, because as men, we're so fixated on the woman that we want. So you focus on her being happy, not realizing your cousin, your friend, your sister that's doing some dude dirty or getting money from some man or some shit like that, that's playing the game, right? Your family members that's playing the game, you don't even realize they're saying the same things to those guys that the woman that you're trying to court is saying to you. So the woman you're trying to court in your life has looked at you like a sucker, a simp, a easy lick, or just a pushover, or I'm not sure if I'm ready. All that bullshit that we get in romantic relationships, a lot of our family members have been given other men in their relationships. So I beg brothers again, and move my mic out of the way. I beg brothers again, shut the fuck up sometime. Get out this whole I'm an alpha and beat my chest. Shut the fuck up and listen. That includes some of y'all mamas. Let's be real with it. I was on the phone with my daughter last night for 2 hours. My daughter is 20 years old. I told y'all that before. I have a whole fucking adult. I'm 41. So we having to have some real ass conversation about what dude like her, and he said this and he tried that, and explaining why she didn't have a stepmama. There's some of the shit I done had to deal with and go through that she kind of knew something about, but not in the detail that we was able to get into last night. So now you got women like sis was on the screen in her late 40s talking about how fucked up the older men are, but turned right back around and said she looking at younger men, or they, meaning women in her age group, are looking at younger men. We just seen Erykah Badu on the stage talking about what's the actor name that played in the newest Star Wars movies and played just finished playing in They Clone Tyrone, when she was the British brother. I forgot his name, but she was just talking about, oh, he young and he know his balls still tight. So our women are talking like this now, right? But we're still supposed to take the higher road as men and respect them and not talk to them like, bitch, what's up? Ho, what's up? When you're conducting yourself like a whore, when y'all are just outside and just free sexually, cool. Don't get mad when somebody try you, because I don't know what I can and can't get from who I can and can't get that's an adult unless I try, right? That's a whole nother argument I done heard. But again, I wanted to show y'all that shit just to say it's not just romantic relationships, brothers. These are your friends. These are your sisters. These are your cousins. Pay attention to how the women in your actual circle are talking, because now she has an issue with her friend. She doesn't want to be friends with him anymore because he's on the same bullshit he's been on for the 6th time, getting some woman pregnant he doesn't want to be with. But the other 5 times, that's still her homeboy. That lets you know mentally where she was at, probably physically where she was at, because she was probably getting knocked down by one of the dudes that ran with him. Because you can't be my homegirl and be over here at the cookout or the kickback and we just chilling or whatever. And then my boys come through and be like, shit, who was that? Because y'all saw the sister, good looking sister. So you can't convince me one of his partners didn't try to holler at her. If not, then get it. Wrap up with y'all comments, then we're going to slide, man. Again, this is my usual slot. For those just watching me, I normally go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I am here in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. So my time slots are always Eastern Standard Time. If it switches up as I get ready to start trying to travel some more over the next year, I'm of course give y'all a heads up and try to keep it reasonable. So I'm not expecting people to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm overseas somewhere or something like that. Let's keep on going. Jay Will says, wow, go ahead and cook a little cuz I don't know them ninjas. Look, I am. JC laughing. Mona says they're gonna flood your DMs looking for the checks. Look, man, and they did some hoe. I'm gonna talk about it Wednesday. They did some hoe ass shit hitting everybody with them copyright strikes, but I'm gonna talk about it on Wednesday.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Let me see. Chris says, Kofa giving out that next 500 for the next young thing. No, the fuck I am not.
No.
Y'all can trick off all the fuck you want, Chris. Y'all have fun with that, bro. I ain't doing shit. You already know what it is. Y'all can come over and get fed, and we ain't even going down that road. We'll keep on going. Clutch says she's in her 40s with a big mouth, cantankerous Wiccan practitioner. Cantankerous Wiccan practitioner. I ain't heard of goddamn Wiccan in so long.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Oh, a lot of people say that Wiccan shit is witchcraft because they be worshiping trees and shit like that. For those that don't know, but let's move on. Salute to you, Clutch. Mike Has Bad Knees says, I'm not a fan of Fresh and Fit. I don't think I ever watched their stuff, but I would rather people be allowed to say whatever they want and let the audience decide whether they want to watch or not. And I think they had a big ass following, but because of some of the, I think, you know what I think the nail in the coffin was? I haven't heard it. I got to see by Wednesday, Mike. Somebody, I think Broker Tradition was telling me they said something about the Jews or something. And you know, that's, I like, slap my hand for even saying the J word just now. But they said something about the small hats, about those people, something negative. So I think that was the nail in the coffin, because YouTube has slapped their hands a couple of times. And this time it was like they had to go ahead and hit that button. So good talk tonight, y'all. I hope I drove my point home. Tomorrow night, we'll get back onto, the men's focus and us building. Got to talk about the health piece, even though I'm not the best. Hell, y'all know I smoke my cigars. But just focusing on just slowly getting better, because we've lost a couple people. RIP to Magoo. I forgot the older brother's name. That's an actor. I got to mention him tomorrow as well. That was on This Is Us. I love that goddamn show. But yeah, we just losing way too many men way too early, man. Again, our life expectancy as black men has dropped down to 66 years old, and that's way too early. I was just speaking with my neighbor the other day about it. He didn't even know that. So let's just focus on getting better. So that's going to be tomorrow's conversation. Somehow, some way, I'm going to inject the health piece into it. But again, we got to start up here and just mentally get better. We're getting ready to roll out of this thing. I will see y'all tomorrow at 7:30, and more than likely Wednesday at 7:30. Definitely Wednesday, but more than likely 7:30. I'm going to hit up Broker Traditions and see when he's going to drop his video, because still kind of don't like stepping on the brother's toes, even though on Tuesdays I kind of stepped on Mind Games Uncut toes, but I had to go with what the algorithm was giving me. But I'm gonna try to hit y'all a couple of times this week. Matter of fact, I know I'm running my mouth, but now y'all getting 4 shows. Y'all got tonight, you got the regular time slot on Tuesday. I'm gonna hit y'all again on Wednesday with the Fresh and Fit, and then the regular time slot on Thursday.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
One more time for Dusty Rhodes. And them chicks hating on older men being able to pull younger women, because my shit still works, sis.
How does it feel to be a legend? I said, I ain't retired, I ain't a legend. I'm in my prime.
Back on me. Hit the wrong button. But I appreciate everybody being in here. So I will catch y'all tomorrow at 7:30. I told y'all we weren't going to be on here long. We did an hour and a half. That's pretty reasonable. We're going to see what it looked like tomorrow. But y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Once again, this is Growth Talk Podcast, where we help men find a positive fuck it. Growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. I am your host, Kofa, right there on the screen. Kofa, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. As always, brothers, you matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace. See y'all tomorrow, man.